Go Bills.
Yo, what's going on, Bills Mafia? Welcome back to another show of MafiaTalk. It's your boy, Julian J. Mafia. And man, please help me introduce a motherfucking king in presence, man. My boy, Sterling Furrowh for the girls. Let me bring the man back in the building, man. I'm feeling my dog,
What's
man.
up, dog?
Thank you for joining the show, blessing us with your presence, man. First of all, please tell the people how they can follow you, how they can watch you. Tell them what it is.
Hey, first of all, no, man, I appreciate you having me on here. You know, we've been needing to get up for a long time. So today is the day, but I'm excited, man. But you can find my work at BuffaloRumblings.com. I have written content there. I do the pregame show Sunday mornings or Bills game day. It'll be 11 a.m. Eastern time. So that's where you can find me in my work.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please tune in. My man got nothing but the knowledge, the hype, all of it. All that and bag of donuts. I don't know how many people heard about that back. No, man, there's nothing but love, man. I'm honored. I met big homie fucking a couple weeks back when we was having a couple Bills events, man. There's nothing but love, man. First time me and my mans, and it felt like we've been kicking it since back in the day. So nothing but love.
Oh, I definitely consider you one of the homies, man. You know, I follow your work and what you got going on. So, you know, anytime that I can show love to people I respect, I'm gonna do that, man. You one of them. So that's what's up.
And my man right here been showing love since the start, man. He big boss doing this shit. He got some big shit going on, man. I know you humble, but I definitely look up to y'all boys. So man, it's nothing but love. But first of all, man, let's kick this shit going off, man. How did you become Bills Mafia, man? This Mafia moments. Let's talk about it. How did you become Bills Mafia?
So I grew up in the South, man. I grew up in Tennessee. And I was 6 years old watching my very first football game I ever watched was a Super Bowl between the Bengals and the 49ers. And I was like, okay, I like football. And then and then I saw the Bills get up. I'm like, yo, I like their colors and everything they got going on. There was a young team in '89, you know what I'm saying? I was 6 years old, but where I grew up, the Falcons were terrible. And the Tennessee Titans, they were still the Houston Oilers. So no one was in my life to tell me like this team, like that team. So I was kind of left to choose. So I've been a Buffalo Bills fan ever since. And I tell people, that's the longest relationship I've ever had in my life, dog. Through the ups and downs, when she wasn't rocking with me during the terrible years of the drought, I was still rocking the Bills. So I'm a fan for life.
Yeah, with that analogy, it's like you got old homegirl, your high school sweetheart. And she all right. She got a good personality, but that butt ain't banging. She ain't looking all right. She look a little busted, but she grew up. She grew up into her shit. She grew into her own body. Now she banging, and now we rocking with the hottest honey in the league right now. And that's Bills right there. I mean, we had a cute chick back in the day, but it ain't ever worked out. And it was like a good 20-year drought where we was trying to figure something out. But then we stuck with old homegirl. She was looking busted, but then she blew up, and then now she the hottest bitch in the block.
Hey, and she's still wearing my hoodies, bro.
Yeah, it still got my scent on it. So that's phenomenal, man. And that's the thing. That's like, I mean, I talked to a bunch of different fans from different teams and all that, but it's not just with the fans itself; it's with other players as well. I mean, Von Miller said it. Other players who joined with other teams, Jordan Phillips as well. He was with the Cardinals and joined back with the Bills. Talking about like it ain't nothing like the Bills. Like the Bills organization is family. Like when it comes down to the water boy, to the head of the organization, to the owner, to your average fan, like it's really love. Like it's a home feeling with the Bills.
Absolutely, man. And the cool thing is, man, like when you get to travel around and you go up to Buffalo and we meet people like you, man, like, you said something that stuck with me, dog. It was like, it's like we've known each other our whole life. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, like, I met a lot of Bills fans. I don't necessarily get that camaraderie with everybody, but I know when I met you for the first time in person, man, it was like
a vibe.
I know this dude, like this is my dog. Like, so I appreciate the love, man. And we got one of the very special fan bases in the league, man. This fan base has been through a lot, and adversity, that kind of brings togetherness and closeness. And now that we're kind of heading to the top of the mountain, man, it's a real cool ride.
Absolutely, man. And like I always say, man, What time to be a Bills fan, man? What a fucking time. And like, shout out to the older heads who remained true and loyal throughout the drought. They could have bandwagoned to another team, but remained humble and hungry. They stuck with the team. And yeah, man, we got motherfucker Josh Allen, motherfucker 17, rocking this shit, man. And ain't nobody can really stop him. If they stop him, man, that's the big one right there, man. You ain't really much stopping him, man. The only time you do stop him is because he stopped himself.
Yeah. I mean, last week he was tired, man. He one hopped that ball to McKenzie in the end zone, but I mean the dude was tired. The heat was killing him, and that dude was running around for his life back there because they were blitzing off the edges like crazy. So, and 90 plays? Like, come on, man! Like
people in the box consistently, like pressure.
Yeah, counted to throw the ball, counted for for rushing production. It was just too much, man. It was too much.
Yeah, so like I said, with that game right there, I mean, they left us in the heat. We was boiling, man. So fuck the fans when they come to Buffalo in December, man. They don't get no shovels, no heaters. We plowing all the snow on their benches, and they got to figure it out.
Yeah, hey, you know what though? When the Bills beat the Dolphins, and I think they come in December. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna say it with my whole chest. Because you know what, they got their win and whatever, and we're just sitting back in the cut, and they're just talking all kind of smack. I mean, dirty. So best believe when they come to Buffalo, it's on, and I'm gonna say it with my whole chest. Then,
yeah, and the thing is, my biggest thing with this whole L we took is that were we that bad when we beat the Patriots? Were we that bad?
Probably.
I don't think so. I don't think we were that cocky and that bad. Like, and if we were, there was a reason for it because we were under a strict chokehold for decades with Tom Brady and with his team that just kept us underwater for so long. So when we finally did beat them, granted it was post Tom Brady, but still, I mean, I don't feel like we was that gully after we beat them. The way these Fish fans going, y'all still 2-8 against Josh. Y'all barely beat our backups, and y'all going crazy, making diss tracks. Josh is your daddy because you see Josh laying his head onto his chest. My boy tired. Like, come on. I mean, it was a bad look, but he tired. He a competitor. He a brother. He a real dude. He don't care about at the end of the game. It's not about, oh, you're my enemy. Nah, good shit. You beat me. Good battle. I gave my heart out. I was too tired to fucking finish, and good shit. I mean, I don't take too much time out of it, but I mean, Dolphins fans, they eating that shit up.
Yeah, I mean, you got to. And, I don't know what's going to happen with their season. I hope Tua gets well, but they know that they're not the kings of the East. So they just get you a little win. I mean, I was talking to friends, man, and it's like, okay, it's like, when the Patriots had the stranglehold on the AFC East and the Dolphins will beat them or we would beat them, we will, say with our whole chest out, but they were still top dog. And the Bills were still that team in the AFC East and in the AFC and NFL. So, but it's all going to wash out in the end, and it's all good. We just, this is early in the season. I'm here for the ride.
Absolutely, man. At least make it to the playoffs, man. Don't talk all that shit and you ain't gonna make it to dance. Because I remember vividly where they needed a playoff win and we blew their ass out, even with our backups, throwing another 17 points with Matt Barkley and Antonio Williams, who's with the Giants right now.
We scored 47 points that game.
Yeah, blew them out, and they needed that win to get to the playoffs, and we didn't. We was already good. We was locked in. Y'all couldn't make it happen. So, but it's all good. It's all good. But let's not dwell too much on that, man. We talking about my big homie right here. So tell me, what was your favorite Bills game that you ever witnessed, man? Tell me about it.
Oh, it was when we it wasn't a Bills game. Okay. Well, it's twofold. So when the Ravens lost to the Bengals, so the Bills would go to the playoffs.
Yep.
And then actually watching the Bills versus the Jaguars, even though the Bills lost, I loved it because it's like, yo, it's like we're finally here, bro.
Yeah,
finally here. But I would have to say, man, it had to have been when the Bills beat the Ravens in the playoffs. That's when it was like, to me, that was like, I've watched Bills all my life, but as a kid it's one thing, but as an adult and seeing kind of how things actually work, man, those wins mean something to you, man.
Absolutely. That's why I love these Mafia moments when I get to talk to different Mafia members, and you get different answers, and they're all valid. They're all valid. Everybody, I mean, you can't really question somebody else when it's their favorite game, but like we have a lot of good games, and that one, nobody ever picked that Ravens game, and that was definitely significant. I mean, yeah, that Jaguars game, yeah, first game back in the playoffs for over 20 years. Even though Tyrod, he'd been doing his thing, but that game, I remember that it looked like a preseason game. Nobody scored a touchdown. What was it, 6-9?
Yeah.
It is what it is, but nah, that Ravens game, the way the fans showed up during the COVID year.
Right.
6,700 people showed up, and it sounded like 67,000. And that's not exaggerating.
Yeah.
Like, it's been said all over the league, everywhere that was a phenomenal game. Shout out to TJ for that incredible pick six. What a beautiful read, because Lamar was driving it down the field, and we had no answers. I mean, I wouldn't say shut down, but we was definitely putting a big stop on them. And
shut them down, dog. They shut them down.
Yeah. Nah, that definitely, man, that was a hell of a game. So I'm kind of glad that I love when somebody pick up with a different game, but is every much more valid, because y'all make sense. Y'all know what y'all talking about. It's beautiful, man. And that's what I'm saying. Like Bills Mafia and what we went through and then what we're experiencing now, we have every right to feel the way we do, because, I mean, we was going through that drought. We wasn't winning. We was unsuccessful. What, like 18 quarterbacks we went through in a 10, 15 years.
Yeah. Yep.
It's crazy, but shout out to fucking McDermott and Bean for bringing the right players in here. But we kind of got to dwell on the bad, because when it comes with the good, we got to talk about the bad. So,
I got you on this one, dog.
Tell me the worst game you ever watched.
Music City Miracle. So again, I'm from Tennessee. Yeah. So I'm watching the game, and it goes down. I'm thinking like, okay, we got this. We can kick the ball off. We're gonna shut it down. We out of here. And then they pull that Music City Miracle, which was a forward pass. Yeah. Bro, when I tell you I cried so hard, dog. And I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna keep it 100. Like I'm a hood. I'm from the hood, bro. Like, and I'm crying literal tears. That one broke my heart, dog. And so cool thing is though, so like my son, right? He's 11, but his first Bills heartbreak was 13 seconds last year, and it was cool as a dad because it's like, okay, now you're really a Bills fan, because this is the kind of stuff that I went through. And now you're getting a taste of it. So now when you put your Bills jersey on, where you cheer for the Bears, you say it with your whole chest, little, you know what I'm saying? Like you get it. So it was cool to have that father-son moment, man. And it's just, I don't know, dog. There's just something special about being a Bills fan.
It is, because I mean, obviously we've been through what we've been through. It's been a lot, and then now that we're finally successful, we drinking that processed juice, but it's well deserved, because Josh Allen is that dude. We're not speaking that just from because we Bills fans and this, but nah, he putting up the numbers. He doing what no other quarterback's really been doing besides Mahomes. But Mahomes not running through 300-pound linemen, stiff farming 200-pound DBs off of him like it's fucking nothing. Like his little son, just like, man, get off me. Mahomes not doing that. So we're witnessing something great right now.
Yeah, and I would challenge everybody, man. Just take it all in. Like, if you get a chance to watch them, man, watch every second, bro, because this stuff doesn't happen. Josh Allen's a generational player. Yeah. And it's like when we watch Jordan. I'm not saying Josh Allen's Jordan, but I'm saying like how we, as a kid, you glued to the TV. Anything Jordan did, we was on top of it. You know what I'm saying? It's like you should watch Josh Allen in the same lens as you watch Kobe or Jordan or LeBron, man, because he's gonna be one of them dudes when it's all said and done. Yeah,
speaking of that, I mean, like Jordan was just different in his time. He was elite. He was the most athletic dude that we ever seen during that time. And I'm too young to really dissect that. You know more than me, but I mean, from what I've seen, is like, no, Jordan was hitting angles and plays and this and that and the third from like, how the hell can you contort your body to that point, or how can you cradle the ball to wait? Like, that's the same thing with Josh. Like, how can you be that big and that athletic? Yeah, like just what we just did in Miami when I forgot who the defender was, but broke out the pocket 1, 2, 3, and the dude's going left, Josh going right, and there's like a good 5-yard difference in between. Like, I mean, there's like you said, next generation talent.
Yeah, experience. I mean, he's one of what 2 quarterbacks in the league that are true dual threat quarterbacks. When you really think about it, him and Lamar, that's it.
Yeah, Lamar different because
he's different.
He's more explosive with the feet and Lamar. I mean, we got a tough task ahead of us. I mean, we managed to hold him down in that playoff game and games before that, but I mean, with the death and injury what we're dealing with right now, it's gonna be tough. So it's really gonna be on Josh once again to really, bruh, I would say put on your back, but make it happen. Limit the mistakes and make the plays you need to make, and then do what you got to do. And hopefully this defense could make enough stops that where we need where we can come up on top.
Lamar gonna make his plays, but the cool thing is, man, getting Ed Oliver back. So you're going to get that organic pressure up front, because he's going to get through, right?
Yeah.
And so now you're going to funnel him into Von Miller. You're going to funnel him into Greg Rousseau. And the Bills play a style of defense that fits very well with this game plan because, playing all that zone defense, they're going to be able to blitz 4 and then make Lamar Jackson make plays. But now you really have true edge setters in Greg Rousseau and Von Miller to really kind of contain him to some degree, right? Back then it was Trent Murphy or Shaq Lawson, and they're just not the same guys as these other dudes are. So it's going to help our guys on the back end. You got Kyrie Elam. Having Jordan Poyer back is going to be huge, right? So he's going to be able to key in on some stuff. But the thing, I was talking earlier on the show, and the thing about this Ravens game that we have to kind of be cognizant of is, Lamar likes to hit Mark Andrews between the numbers, right? He likes to hit him up the seam and stuff like that. So, the Bills have 2 of the better coverage linebackers in the league, and Matt Milano and Tremaine Edmonds. And so, couple that with Jordan Poyer. And Dane Jackson should be back. I mean, it sounds like he's going to be playing on Sunday. I think the Bills have they have the recipe to win this game on Sunday, and I don't expect Lamar Jackson to have over 240 yards. I think he'll get 240, 2 touchdowns, and maybe 50, 60 yards on the ground. But I really do think this is a 10-point win by the Bills at least.
Yeah, like I said in my one show, I predicted 35-31. I feel like definitely it's going to be a high-scoring game. But at the end of the day, I don't want to knock Lamar. He is a great quarterback. That's one thing that's been said throughout the league. Well, he's only a running back. This and that, third, he's not a quarterback. He's a phenomenal quarterback. Like you don't become MVP just strictly on your legs. That's full stop. Right. But no, Lamar in this season coming up right now, that's some MVP stats. I mean, Lamar Jackson, 12 touchdowns already? He's doing what needs to be done for his team, and he's proven himself. I mean, I don't even know if he want that contract with the Ravens. He want to make his money and want to be successful. So
I don't see him going anywhere else, man. I just think they just need to pay the dude. I mean, he's worth it,
The Ravens really developed their whole organization and offense around Lamar to the point where receivers don't want to go to Baltimore because they're going to get career low stats. Right. They're going to be more blockers than receivers.
Right.
But no, you're absolutely right. I mean, it's really stupid what the Ravens organization is doing with Lamar because who do you have to back him up? Who's going to fill in that role? You might as well pay him what he wants. He's not going to get more. I mean, he could argue, but I doubt he'll get more than Mahomes and Josh. But I mean, he does have the MVP on him, so he could definitely make that battle. But we'll see.
He's got to win more than one game in the playoffs.
Yeah,
I think that's the thing. So I get why they haven't paid him. From a owner standpoint or organizational standpoint, I get it. But at the same time, man, you should be able to come to some kind of happy medium. I know he wants that fully guaranteed, and the stuff that happened with Tua. I mean, as a quarterback, as a player, you're like, okay, like you gave it to Deshaun, and I don't think he's worthy of it just because of all his off the field stuff. So why am I worthy of a fully guaranteed? I get it. I get the play. So I just hope it works out well for him.
Absolutely. But other than that, man, let's dive into some Mafia moments. Please, man, tell Bills Mafia a story, man. Story time right now. Tell me something crazy that don't happen that you seen at a Bills game, event, your house. Either you did it or your homeboy or something, man. Tell me, give us a Mafia moment.
Hey, so my very first Bills game in Buffalo, it was probably 3 years ago. And right, this is the year before the pandemic, right? So this was November. The pandemic happened in March, really. So this was November, and it was the Redskins game. And so I was up there for the first time. And as a kid, bro, I've always wanted to go to Buffalo. I just never had the means to do it. And then as an adult, life happens and whatever. So I finally was able to get right and get up there and just seeing the city for the first time, being up at the stadium. But, going to Hammer's Lot and doing the hotel gate thing, man, like I was drinking. I don't know how many shots I had of that damn bowling ball. Nick, hey, I'm telling you, bro, I was wasted before kickoff. And it was cold, dog. Black folks, we close to the equator kind of people, man. So, you coming up in there with that coat on. Hey, I took a picture with a dude with just drawers on.
Nah, dude, they bugging.
Bro, I'm like, yo, you're straight crazy.
Yeah.
But, hey, it was, to me, man, it was one of them hallmark moments for me. I got pictures of it, man. I could show you. But it was just dope. I had so much time being up there for the first time.
That's what's up, man. And that's what it's about. I mean, when it comes down to Bills Mafia and Bills games, majority party happens within the lots before we ever step foot in the game. There's been multiple times I went and had bought tickets to a Bills game, but then partied so hard at the tailgate, I did not attend to the actual game. Or I just said, fuck it, where like, man, the party right here, we got the game playing and we got the drinks, man. I'm not trying to pay $15, $20 for a beer. You might as well chill right here. So, I definitely, man, there's been multiple times where I've been in them stands and fucked up on my ass. I have no idea what happened in the game. One Mafia moment for me, I brought my Bills flag, and I was wearing it like a cape, doing my shit. But, like, man, shots of Henny, shots of Crown Royal. And then they want to switch it up to fucking Bacardi, tequila. I'm like, I can't mix up, but fuck it. We had a Bills game, let's party. And then, yeah, sure enough, man, we walk into that stadium. We stand at fucking that 300 level. And I'm looking down like, man, I can't function. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
And just try to recuperate and rejuvenate, try to get my energy back. And then, it was one of those games where we was losing. So half the stadium left. So like, oh, my boy's like, yo, let's go down to like the front row. And I'm like, all right, you guys drove me here, so I got to stick with you guys. So I'm just like stumbling around. I left my flag up there. And my one boy is like, yo, bro, you left your flag. You want me to go grab it for you? I'm like, nah, leave it. Literally, no, I fucking threw up all over it. I fucking threw up trying to cover that shit. I threw up all over him. I'm like, yo, want me to go grab your flag? I'm like, nah, leave it. You're like, no, I got you. Man, sure enough, it took me everything in my power to get up like, leave it. He picked that bitch up, just plop, plop, plop. I'm like, God damn it. Yeah, just number piles of fucking yeah, I was fucked up that game, man. But that was during the drought days. So
yeah,
when you go to a Bills game, you're not going for a football game. You're going to party.
Yeah.
God damn it, man. That was the most drunk I've been since I can fucking remember. I don't even remember that. The stories. Yeah, he fucking pick up my fucking flag, trying to give it back to me, like just fucking pile throw up. I'm like, yo, bro, I tried to tell you, but God damn it.
It'd be like that though. The drinks start flowing and then here we go.
Hell yeah. But it's nothing but fucking fun at a Bills game, man. Especially now, where all you hear is the shout song on replay because we scoring so much.
Hey, can we not do the shout song on field goals though?
No. Oh, why you say that?
Why we need to do the shout song when we kick a field goal?
Party every time.
Bro, I can't subscribe to it, dog. I need a tud. I need a tud to do the shout song. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's more deserving if you got that touchdown.
Yeah.
Just play that train horn and keep it moving.
Exactly.
There we go. So hell yeah, man, we can start a little petition. Like, man, stop that field goal shout song, man. Straight train horn. If you want to hear the shout song, offense got to earn it and get that touchdown.
Yep, you got to earn that, baby. You got to earn that sound.
Hell yeah, man. That's a fucking phenomenal interview right here. Got the king right here. Furrowh Sterling right here in the building right here to bless his presence in Mafia Talk right now. Please tell the people how they can find you again.
Yeah, I mean, you can find my work on at BuffaloRumblings.com. I got written content on there. And then on Bills Game Day, you know, I go 2 hours before. So if the game's on Sunday, we play at 1 o'clock. My show is at 11 a.m. On the Buffalo Rumblings Vidcast Network. And I have NFL draft content coming throughout the year. As we get close to the end of the season, you know, that's what I really love doing. So keep it locked and loaded, man. I'll be here all season long, bro.
Absolutely. Yeah, dog. Please tune in to his draft content because I'm fucking more knowledgeable with that shit. After players he announced during his last year, all of them were hits so far. So no, he definitely knows shit. He does his scouting, he does his reports, he knows the shit. Please tune in. If you went to the draft and really want to know who's the next man up and who's the next player to shine, please connect with my boy Sterling. He knows the shit. And even last week, man, I tuned into the show, man. If you just want to get some hot takes out, some pre-game predictions, shit, just jump on the show, shoot a little super chat, support your show, man, show love, and yeah, we're gonna keep that shit rocking. You're gonna show a little back.
Hey, I appreciate the love as always, but hey, we need to make sure that we link together as we continue on this season, man. You one of my dogs, so
absolutely. Like I said in the beginning, man, you like I just showed up because I love Bills Mafia as a party, man. I don't get out enough, man. I'm a family man. I go to work, deal with my kids, but now I had to show out. Like I said, you shown nothing but love since day one, man. Them days where I only got like 1 or 2 views, you still popped up, gave me a like.
Every time.
Every time.
You know what's up.
That's before we even met each other. And then, like I said, for the past like week or two, when I finally met you, like it was an easy connection, man. We didn't have to break no ice, nothing. Like we talk like we've been to each other. So that's brotherly love.
Oh heck yeah, dog.
So now, like I said, man, whenever you come back to Buffalo, man, just pop up, man.
You already know. You already know,
man. We gonna treat you well, man. I don't know about anything else, but man, I definitely will treat you well. Whatever you need, man, I got you.
I appreciate that.
Oh yeah, I'm going to Steelers game. I don't know if you were able to pop up Steelers, but I'm gonna be there. Whatever. I'm also going to Jets on November 6th. So if you happen to go there, let me know what's up. If not, that's all good.
I don't have any plans. Trips planned right now, but I might go to 1 or 2 more. So if I do, you already know I'm gonna hit you.
Yeah, please let me know, man, because I got a little stash saved up to I know fuck it trips. You know, everybody need a fuck it trip, so I got a little money stashed up for that fuck it trip. So yeah, please let me know, man. I'll let her turn up with my boy real quick and see what's up.
Bet.
So other than that, man, it's a fucking go Bills. Love you, Josh, man. Let's fucking get it, man. We gonna run through this fucking season. Hopefully we can make it on top, get that Super Bowl ring so we could turn the fuck up so my boy could be right here in Orchard Park, Buffalo, New York, downtown, everywhere. That Super Bowl parade is going to be rolling through all throughout New York. Let's fucking
Oh, yeah. I'm going to be there. Oh, don't you worry, baby. I'm going to be there. We're going to get it. We're going to get it.
Yes, sir. So please tune into my boy Sterling Furrowh. Other than that, let's get a Go Bills.
Hey, man, go Bills.
Go Bills.
Embrace it.